Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Sign 3318, back again for another video for you guys. And today, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your WWE Hell in a Cell 2020 prediction video. Yep, it is time for us to go inside the Devil's favorite structure and go towards Hell in a Cell. Ha 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 ha. At the time of recording this video, we are recording this at 18 hours, 49 minutes, and 34 seconds away from the pay-per-view event itself for Hell in a Cell 2020. So with that said, we are not going to wait. We're going to get right onto the prediction, shall we? As I scroll down to the bottom, this is going to be one heck of a short video because obviously, at the time of recording this video, heading into the show, literally mere hours before the show starts. Literally mere hours before, like I said, mere hours before the show starts. Literally the same day as the show, mind you. We only have 4 matches on the card, technically speaking, going into the show. My face exactly, Otis. My face exactly. Again, anyways, but start off on the card, we have Otis taking on The Miz for the Money in the Bank contract. Yeah, so obviously, duh, because obviously you said down here, obviously the winner gets the Money in the Bank contract. So obviously, Otis is putting the contract on the line after, this, lawsuit kind of storyline going between these two for the past couple of weeks. That has now kind of gotten to a boiling point just last week on SmackDown, with them going toward the Law and Order, or Law and Otis kind of episode of Hell on SmackDown as of late. Now we're getting this match here at Hell in a Cell between The Miz and Otis. So you might ask yourself, Sonic 318, what is your prediction for this match? Well, guys, my prediction is going to be Otis is going to win, but I can honestly see, and wouldn't be too surprised if WWE actually gives the win to Miz. Because obviously, as of late, WWE's been giving the hints of like, yeah, we kind of screwed up giving the contract to Otis. Yeah, it was a joke. It was kind of a, haha, look how the way he won. Isn't it comedic? Look how funny that was. Wasn't that kind of, our cards kind of fell in our place with back in Money in the Bank. Wasn't that comedic? Wasn't that kind of awesome and kind of comedic and ironically kind of comedic, guys? Huh? Was it funny? Huh? Y'all funny? Why are y'all laughing? Are you guys laughing? Even months later, you guys still find this funny? Huh? No. Seriously, no. I mean, granted, I do like Otis. I do like Heavy Machinery. I do like him, but like, yeah, this is WWE's kind of way of hinting the fact of obviously them feeling like, yeah, that might have been a mistake, and this ain't really going anywhere. So, yeah. So in that instance, if WWE's taking that kind of logic on the back of their brain somehow, I can see them giving it to The Miz and potentially making him run with it, or whatever's going to happen with the championship, or the fucking briefcase, which obviously, because obviously if it's going to The Miz, it's going for The Miz, because obviously, if it's going to The Miz, he's gonna hold on to it. He's not going to give it up to fucking him, he's not going to give it up to somebody else, or fucking the Morrison or some shit. So he's going to keep a hold of it. So, yeah. So, yeah, so if that happens, then I can see that happening. But obviously, I'm going to stick true with myself and say that Otis is going to retain the briefcase. So, but if it happens, then I wouldn't be too surprised if he actually loses it. So, for that reason. So, with that said, Otis to win, still. Next up, we have Jeff Hardy taking on Elias for their singles match, for another kind of match that's been kind of quickly built up for the last couple weeks. Through normal television programming, blah. We've got, these two going at it, because obviously, as of late, Elias has returned back from injury, and he's been kind of poking his bears as going towards Hardy, because he feels like, Hardy is the reason why he was injured to begin with, since that, hit and run accident, which obviously we've already moved past that, because obviously we had that going with the Sheamus and Jeff Hardy feud. And he feels like it was Jeff Hardy who hit him, even though clearly it was Sheamus, and the kind of threatening suspect was kind of quoted to have red hair the whole entire time, which was Sheamus. So, broken logic there, WWE. Literally, stupid, dumbass logic. Seriously, move on. The feud has already been over with. Move the hell on. Give some sort of other motivation for Elias to come after fucking Jeff Hardy. Seriously, move on from that. Literally, move on from that. But still, honestly enough, this feud could still go. I'm looking over that sort of bullshit that's coming out of that shit. This feud can still go somewhere if WWE can actually come some sort of creativeness for this feud, moving out of that logic going forward. If this feud can go somewhere out of that all, then that'd be great. Because obviously, this has been talked about. This match, this feud's going to be going on going into the next couple months, and maybe into next year, to the Royal Rumble season potentially, perhaps. But we'll just have to see for that. But still, but as of right now, as regards to Hell in a Cell, you might ask yourself, what is my prediction heading into this matchup? Well, guys, heading into the match, we have Jeff Hardy being the one who's gone, I guess, the more tougher side of the stick of this stuff, because obviously last time we checked, we had that concert thing for Elias, and Jeff Hardy came out and actually during the concert and actually attacked freaking Elias, or at least attempted to attack Elias when he was actually, hoodied up and actually masked up and shit like that. So, yeah. That could be a sense of WWE's 50-50 booking, and I was just saying, oh yeah, Jeff Hardy get the spotlight on Raw before the show, or the go-home show before the show of Hell in a Cell. So we're gonna give the win to Otis. To Otis? Yes, because you're Otis. No. To freaking Elias. It's dumb. Sorry. Sorry for that. But still. Yeah, so going out of the logic, obviously, and also with the logic of, obviously, the fact that, WWE's going to probably continue this feud going forward for the next couple of months. It's going to be fine to give Hardy the loss, because obviously Jeff Hardy himself has been kind of on fire as of late, continually winning matches and winning feuds. So I'm pretty sure WWE could give Jeff Hardy a fucking loss for once. So wow, one loss isn't going to hurt you, Jeff. So one loss is going to hurt you. You can always come back and get him more stronger, and get him back next month for a freaking double booking. He wins this month, you win next month, and then you guys go at it maybe one more time to see who's the true winner of the feud and the best of 3 matches. Ha ha ha. Now I'm playing, but still, that could happen. That could happen. Knowing WWE's logic, that probably will happen. But still, going up this logic, still going forward with these guys having a more potentially continuing feud, I'm gonna give the win to Elias to win this match. So yeah, Elias to win. Next up, we have the 1 out of 3 Hell in a Cell matches, which is going to be Bayley taking on Sasha Banks for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. My prediction for this match is going to be a pretty tough one, because obviously, if Bayley loses this match, it kind of, ruins her reputation, because obviously of her being a strong champion, and obviously, she's actually been talked about being one of the best wrestlers, if not, one of the best women's wrestlers currently right now in the wrestling business. So going speaking, so that's kind of some high praise. So yeah, there's kind of that as well. You can kind of sprinkle it on too, but obviously I'm mainly referring to her long time reigning as champion. So. And her kind of heel runs away as well. So that's kind of makes her look weak if she loses it. But yet again, if Banks loses it as well, you don't want to make Banks looks weak as well heading into this feud, because obviously you're gonna want these two to look strong going in and going out of this match, because obviously this is a feud that obviously we are all expecting to continue heading out of this show, which is why I'm feeling that my prediction is going to be mainly towards Bayley to win this match, so we can head towards more, give this feud more time to grow, and actually give Banks more time to chase the title after Bayley for the championship. So yeah, there's a lot of attention saying, oh yeah, Banks can freaking win it because obviously she's on fire. She's literally on fire. Someone put her out with a fire extinguisher. She's literally in hell, guys. No, I'm playing. But still, yeah, but seriously, she's been literally on a good roll. She's been killing it as of late, and obviously people feel as if it's about time for her to win championship, because obviously Bayley's already having enough time to shine, enough time to shine in the sun with the championship, because obviously she's been holding it for God knows how long. So yeah, but personally, like I said before, I'm going to keep it safe. And my prediction is going to be for Bayley to win this match. But obviously, if WWE feels like this is going to be it for some godforsaken reason, then fine, then cool, go Banks, go. But obviously, I feel like that's just not going to be the case. We're going to see more of these guys going forward, heading out to potentially to end or to go flat into 2021 to see these guys continue their feud, going forward. But obviously, there's also the rumor, obviously, that would actually help these guys in the middle of this happening, because obviously these two are going to go to war, and we should see Banks, or more in the case of Bayley, falling down on Banks, and in the sense of obviously these two falling to the mat, all broke ass and just tired out from fighting one another, and the ref would count it as a pin for Bayley pinning freaking Banks. So that can happen too, which I wouldn't mind it, because obviously it makes these two look strong and actually gives us as a fans one hell of a match, to say the least. So if that happens, then cool. But once and for all, guys, move on from this match, to say the least. My prediction, to keep the most simplest prediction, is that while I wouldn't mind seeing Banks win it if she somehow does win the match, but I'm going to say, for the sake of continuing storyline between these guys two, I am going to say that Bayley is going to retain her championship. So with this said, let's move forward to the second Hell in a Cell match, which is Drew McIntyre taking on Randy Orton in a Hell in a Cell match for the WWE Championship. My prediction for this match is pretty much flat out simple, just like pretty much 99% of the freaking WWE universe is going to say this, and that's going to be Randy Orton's going to win the title here, because obviously Drew McIntyre has been winning constantly over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, and it seems like every single time I say this, that Randy Orton's going to win, is going to be freaking Drew McIntyre comes out and sneak his way to win. But this time, I truly feel that it's ready to finally get the win over Drew McIntyre this time. So yeah, whether Drew McIntyre actually is done with the title for now, or he's legitimately gonna actually chase Orton for the title for some point, I probably don't see that, because obviously I feel like Drew McIntyre needs to take a break for the title picture and do his own thing for a while, to then probably come back to the title picture maybe down the road sometime, maybe mid to early to mid sometime next year, perhaps, maybe getting back to the title picture then, sure. But for now, he needs to take a break for it, because obviously we need to build Randy Orton up to potentially head towards next year's Mania, to go towards him facing Edge, as everyone keeps talking about. If that match is the potential to happen, obviously not. If that's not going to happen, then obviously then we can maybe have talks, potentially maybe bringing back Drew to potentially have Randy Orton at Mania, if that's going to happen. Or maybe Randy Orton can face someone else differently. Who knows? Who the hell knows? But still, point still stands. Drew McIntyre has had a good time or a good run with the championship. If the event that he's actually done for the title, if he is done for the title for now, if not for a long period of time, Drew McIntyre has had a good time running with the championship, and it's about time for Randy Orton to finally get a win for himself and this feud overall, to go towards himself, his career as a heel with the WWE Championship for his 14th time championship. So instead, Randy Orton to clearly win the match. So let's go Orton. Even though I like Drew McIntyre too. So yeah, Randy Orton to win, obviously. And finally enough, we have the main event on the card as a WWE's.com's logic. Obviously enough. Will it actually be the main event? We do not know. So yeah, maybe people are actually calling it. Maybe people are calling freaking Banks and Bayley to be main event, but we shall see what happens. So yeah, and here's that's kind of pointless to say, but still point still stands. We're here for the final match on the card for this video, which is going to be Jey Uso taking on Roman Reigns for the WWE Universal Championship in a Hell in a Cell I Quit matchup. Now, to say the least, this is going to be another simplified prediction, because obviously enough, this is going to be, while Clash of Champions has proved us wrong to say that, this is just going to be a flat-out fucking squash match. Man, Jay's got no chance of freaking having anything on Roman Reigns and blah, 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 blah. But this case can prove it wrong, because obviously this match is going to be quite a hell of a match, to say that it's going to be entertaining enough, because obviously enough, we already got some good storytelling, both in the match of Clash of Champions, actually going into now. These guys have actually built this feud out pretty well. It gives good storytelling that you go into this match. So good props to WWE for once. So yeah. But this, to say the least, we actually are going to see quite an entertaining match, to say the least, with these guys in the ring. And needless to say, though, but still, overall, Jey Uso is going to take the fall once again, be the one who's going to say, I quit, to Roman Reigns, obviously enough. Whether this means we're potentially going to get, whether this means we're legitimately going to get a potential stable to start, poking his head, to eventually start forming between, the likes of Roman and the Usos. Potentially, that's going to been the rumor mill starting to talk and started with potentially that. I don't know per se that's going to happen just as of yet. Maybe in time, maybe. For right now, probably not. Hell, if anything, maybe if the way it happens, maybe Roman takes out both the Usos in a sense, and then maybe they return from injury down the line, maybe. But even that doesn't make sense, because if they return, they're gonna come back for vengeance to get Roman back. So I don't even know. I don't know how they would form their stable or going on around. I honestly do not know. I don't know. But also, there's the whole rumor saying, oh, maybe freaking Goldberg's gonna come back and help Uso and blah, 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 blah. I hope to God that's not going to happen, but if it does, then oh my God, then fine. Fine. We'll see where the fuck it's gonna go, because obviously we're still owed that Mania match, or rematch, I should say, between Roman and Goldberg, to say the least, for the championship. But, hopefully we could just move on from that and just not have to deal with that, please. But if it do, then fine. Let's see where the hell it goes. But we're just gonna see what happens when we actually get there. But hopefully we're not gonna address that. We're not gonna get that. So, I just might as well have just touched the fact, since obviously it's another talk in the rumor mill, obviously enough to actually leave the Hell in a Cell prediction video. Because obviously enough, this is the end of the show. Wahaha. Because obviously, once again, my prediction, and finally enough, is going to be for Roman Reigns to win this match. I was going to say at least. So, yeah. WWE Hell in a Cell 2020 predictions. This has been concluding this video. Haha. So, once again, guys, I thank y'all for watching this brief review, prediction video, to say the least, because obviously we only had 4 matches on this card, but I truly feel like as if we are going to get way more than that on the show, as when we get there within the next few hours of me recording this video and getting it to you guys as fast as I can. So, yeah, we'll see heading into the show and actually going towards my review. We will have to tune in next time to find out, to see what kind of, hellish matches we'll see added to the show, if there's going to be any at all. Because if not, this is going to be quite a short prediction for, quite a short pay-per-view. But yet again, we had 3 Hell in a Cell matches, so who knows? Who the hell knows? But still, okay, no more puns, no more stupidness, and no more stupidness. So to say to these guys, I thank you all for watching once again my prediction video for the show, and I shall see you guys next time for my review for Hell in a Cell 2020 coming up soon. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Son3T, and I'm signing out. Peace, ladies and gentlemen.